Hi everyone. This is your rhythms for week 9. We're going to work through several of these rhythms and I'll ask you to do a few of them on your own. This unit keeps working on syncopation. It basically just continues to change up the kinds of figures that you're going to see, continues to combine them in new ways, and uses them in new meters, including several examples that are in cut time, and several examples that like to present similar kinds of rhythms in different metric types so that they look very different, like this 140 and 141, but they actually have some similarities. So, let's just start with a little warm-up. Let's go through 135. So this one, go ahead and do with me. This is page 240 in your book. Number 135. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta 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 taka taka ta 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 taka taka ta 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 ta. So simple enough. You hear that this one is focusing mostly on this ta 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 ta. You know, these kinds of rhythms. Ta 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 ta. That's the. Let's bring the pen up. This rhythm. Oop, that is not what we want. I want this pen. So this rhythm, which is the same as this one down here, ta ta ta, you know, goes a little faster, ta 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 ta, at that tempo. This one's also trying to trip you up by mixing things like this with dotted rhythms, where you have like 1, 2, 3, as opposed to 1 and 3. It's just trying to kind of trip you up by putting quarter, then the rhythm that it's concerned with. So I'll work through 136 with you as well. Then I'll want to hear your recordings of 137, 138, and we'll talk about 139 together. So 136 at a similar tempo. Go ahead and do it with me. 1, 2, ready, and ta ta ka ta 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 ka ka ta ta ka ta ka ta ka ta ta ka ka ta ta ka ta ka ta ta ka ta ka ta 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 ka ta ka ta ta ka ta. So this one's a little bit tricky. Maybe I'll slow this one down and just kind of work you through it a little bit. But you kind of have to stay on top of it. I would recommend in an example like this kind of looking a beat at a time and trying to look a beat ahead as you can so that you're already prepared for what's going to come. And what you really need to be concerned about is trying to find where the beat is going to fall in these measures where there is a rest. The book does a pretty good job, and hopefully many music engravers do a pretty good job of showing you where the beats are with the brackets, so that these are beamed together, right? So there's a beat. Here's a beat. These sort of incomplete ones, though, those are the ones that have rest on the downbeat, rest on the downbeat. So it's kind of trying to visually show you that, but you have to do a little bit of grouping mentally yourself. And to be honest, in an example like this, whether you're preparing a score or preparing an example for the class or a test, you're probably going to draw in the beats yourself there. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, a nice solid grid to have ta, 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 ka, ta, 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 something like that. So let's do this one more time, 136, just so you hear a good example of it. Go ahead and do it with me. 1, 2, ready, and ta, ta, ka, ta, 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 ka, ka, ta, ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, 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 ta 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 taka taka ta taka ta. Right, so that's 136. Like I said, I'll have you record a 137 and 138 for me. Do those on your own and send them in as part of a YouTube video. And finally, 139 is going to be a good one to work through. So we've looked at these before. We had this whole unit where we were doing, 6/8 and 6/16, and this is the same kind of idea, where the beat on a 4/8 example is actually being felt as 1, 2, 3, 4, but in this case, an eighth note would be the quarter note equivalent. Eighth note is where you feel the beat, so that 16th note is that first level of rhythmic division that we were using before. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and counting like that is counting in 16th notes, which means that 32nd notes are acting the way that 16ths were. So for example, this 139, the first measure goes, ta, taka, ta, ta, taka, taka, ta, ta. So it's very much like 4/4, you're just kind of moving down a rhythmic level. So let's try this one. I'll look ahead really quickly, as I always should when you've got these unbracketed rests. So to figure this one out, ta 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 taka ta ka taka. So remember, eighth note is the beat right here, which means that this rest is on a downbeat. Here are my other beats for this measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4 kataka. That's where this one happens. Same thing here. This is a full beat. This is a downbeat. Something like that. So let's work through 139 together. Tapping at the eighth note level here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, ta, ka, ta, 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 ka, ta, ka, ta. Ka, ta, 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 ka, ta. Ka, ta, ka, ta, 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 ka, ta, 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 ta. Taka taka kataka ta ta ta. Good. This almost tripped me up as well, this beat. You've got to stay on your toes with these. This is a rhythm we haven't yet seen on this page, and it's the reverse of this rhythm that we've seen a bunch of times already. But its third measure is ta 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 ka ta 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 ta. Right, so that's 139. Finally, 140 and 141. I want you to work through 141 on your own. I'll talk you through this one. 140 is pretty straightforward. It's just giving you cut time, which, again, this is that same figure that I bracketed earlier. This kind of short, long, short figure that this page is concerned with. This is how it looks in cut time, where it's quarter, half, quarter. Ta 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 ta. Sorry, ta 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 ka ta ka ta. Something like that. This is your equivalent of the 16th note version. This one over here is your 8th note quarter version. Ta 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 ka ta ka ta. So 140 starts like that. Work through 140 on your own. And then 141. So 3/2 meter. 3 beats per measure. Half note gets the pulse. So if you think about this, our 3 beats per measure are going to fall here, here, and here. So for example, I would count this as 1, 2, 3. Ta 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 ta. That's the first measure. Try to move the mouse along with it. Hopefully you can kind of see it. Ta 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 ta. Something like that. So, keeping that in mind, go ahead and record 141 as well. Work through this 3/2 example. As I said, ta 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 ta. Use that to figure out the other 6 measures of it, 7 measures of it. 141 you should record for me, and then 137 and 138. So go ahead and submit recordings of those 3. You can do these all in just one file. Some people have been sending in multiple files, a bunch of short files for each one. You can kind of cut out that process of having to post multiple videos to YouTube. Just record yourself. You can break for a second in between, and it's okay if you stop and start over too. You should think of this as replacing what we do in class. You should think of this as a way of encouraging participation and giving you credit for participation, not as if it is, an oral skills test every single week. So you can feel free to stop and start over. It's probably much easier for you if you just send me one file. So 137, 138, 141, those will be your rhythm examples for this week. So I look forward to hearing them. Have fun.